after locating this cube in the x, y, z coordinates, so we do the next thing is finding the distance from origin to x. So this cube from origin to x, so hiyo distance ni x kadogo. Then the distance from the origin to mali imefika kwa y axis, sema hiyo ni y kadogo. Then distance from the origin to z, mali imefika hapo tuite kama ni our z kadogo. So for you to determine Miller indices, the first step, you need to determine the distances from the z one. So for our case ni x, distances are x, y, z. Those that tumesema ni small ones hizo from the origin, those distances. And mostly for the cube zinakuanga equal to the ile a yetu, na huku unajua a ni cell age. So for our cube, mostly for the cube, you will get that the coordinates, the coordinate length, this x and z will be equal to length, width and height. They are the same. Kile kitu hapo ni a. So for you to determine the Miller indices, the first thing you do is to determine those x, y and z which you have determined. For this distance to here ni x, this distance here to y, distance here to here ni z. Then the next step is to find the fractional coordinates. To find the fractional coordinates, what you do is you take your value of x, divide by the length, so the x over l, comma, then the next thing y, you divide by the width, y over width, then z over z ndio hii, you divide by the height, that will give you the fractional coordinates. Then after getting the fractional coordinates, so for you to find the Miller indices, what you do, you find the reciprocal of what you have found above. Reciprocals. So the reciprocals, our Miller indices will be L over x, hakuna koma, ni vitu zinashikana, W over y and h over z. Yeah, that will be our Miller indices. So let's take, for this example, let's draw an example here. An example here which I want to draw. This is my cube which I try to draw. So this is my cube. Yenye kona cell age ya a. Maybe nataka kufind the Miller indices for this face. So unaangalia mahali imetouch, mahali ijaguza unaweka ni infinity. So kitaka tulisema natafuta x, y and z. So hii face imeguza x, ndio imetoka from hapa mpaka hapa hivi, na hiyo hii ni cube, so inakuanga a, ndio. Then imeguza y, haijaguza y, so hapa tujui mahali imeguza z, haijaguza because iko tu hapa peke yake, so iko infinity bado. Then the next step ni fractional coordinates ni length, this distance over length hapa, width, height ni a, zote ni a because it's a cube, so tunaweka ni a over a, alpha over a over a. Yeah, okay. Actually hizi ni mazero because hakuna distance yenye imemoviwa hapo. There's no distance which has been moved there. There's no distance which has been moved there. Nimesema hii ni a. Then the third thing is your reciprocal. The reciprocal of 1 over 1 is 1. reciprocal over anything over infinity, inaendanga almost zero. Anything over infinity. Yeah, so for this tumechora hapa hivi, the Miller indices is, so the Miller indices will be 1 0 0. Ndio nimechora. Yeah. So ukiambiwa uchore maybe a Miller indices of maybe a half, a quarter and a third coordinates. So what you do ni kama unafanya retrosynthesis. So retrosynthesis, what you do is, tunaona tulikuwa tuna inverse. So the last thing tulikuwa tuna inverse. So hapa hivi tulikuwa you inverse this to get this answer. So for you to go back, you should inverse this to go back. So inverse, so hii ni maybe, sasa hii ukiinverse inakuja 2 4 3. So unless uambie this, then uambie draw the Miller indices of this. So you go back, you inverse, you get this. So from this utajua ilikuwa imeenda a half of a on the x-axis, and x-axis y z, then itakuwa imeenda a quarter of a in the y-axis, then a third of a on the z-axis. So you will draw something like this. So you're drawing the cube, I hope utapata hii. so ni a half of a on the x-axis, half of a. So ni a half, see yote ni a, this distance from here is a, so a half of a itakuwa ni mpaka hapo hivyo. So itakuwa hiyo kitu ilikuwa imekuguza hapo hivyo on them. Then a quarter of y, a quarter maybe tunagawa hii distance into 4 quarters, then a quarter will be there. Then then a third, hii yote ni into 3, then a third itakuwa maybe hapo. Then you unganisha this, unganisha that, then you unganisha this. So that thing, so that is the Miller indices which you have drawn for this one. Okay, thank you. Let's meet next week for the continuation.